Hi Student Success, welcome to your week 8 assignment video. It's hard to believe, but after this week, we are halfway done with the course already. So of course, I'm assuming you know I'm going to remind you that you have a workshop assignment coming due. So I know we're at the halfway point, but toward the end of the semester, the offerings do become more and more limited. So I just want to encourage you to take a look at the video, make sure you register, take your workshop, submit your certificate of attendance. Also, just a quick kind of announcement. It'll obviously be in your announcements, but after week 8 is spring break. So even though it doesn't feel very springy outside, during that week, week 9 will open and you are welcome to work on it early if you want. If you do not want to work on it early, that is totally fine as well. I just wanted to let you know that week 9 will be open during spring break and then it'll stay open during its regular week 9 of the semester. If you are a CCP student taking classes as a high school student, unfortunately, you follow along with our schedule. So you'll have our spring break off and then we will be back after spring break is completed and work will pick right back up. But if you have any questions on that, please feel free to reach out. Okay, so let's jump into week 8. Week 8, you only have one assignment. It is a registration assignment, so no discussion forum. So this attendance is based on for this week, completing by Sunday. This is a registration assignment, and I want to say that if you are not quite ready to register for summer or fall, that's okay. This is an exercise in having you think about what's happening in future semesters. If you do not end up using this little schedule that you create, that is totally fine. If you end up using it, that's great. But an excuse to not complete the assignment is, well, I don't know what I'm taking next semester, because y'all, that's literally, that's the assignment to make sure you think about it so that you are planning and using the tools at the college's disposal to plan your path. So that being said, you're going to pull up this PDF right here and just go ahead and make sure you write your name. You know, I am recording this close to Valentine's Day here. And you're going to pick, if you are enrolling for summer or fall, you can pick whichever one. If you're going to take summer off, then just go right to fall. Or you can go ahead and take a look at summer. I'm just going to put fall. And then major, I'm just going to put in like business management. All right. But I'm going to spell it correctly. So whenever you fill that out, here you have the main part of your assignment. You do not have to fill out every single row. If you only fill out one row, that's totally fine. Fill out 3. It's whatever is kind of appropriate for your goal, the semester you're looking at, and the classes that you're thinking of taking. So where do you get this information? The good news is you've already retrieved the necessary information. Just a couple weeks ago, you got into your, let me get up here, your map page. You had to download it and submit your map page. So hopefully you still have that, or you recall how to get into there. It's just in my SSC map. You can pull that up. You also had to take a look at your academics. I'm just going to kind of pick one of these out. And you pulled up your program plan to help fill out that career exploration assignment. So you've already taken a look at the necessary tools for these. You might just have to go back and revisit. But regardless, both of them have the information you need, so you can rely on one or both, whatever you would like to do. So essentially, you're going to look to see what classes you need to take. And let's say I know that I have to take a business class in the fall. So I'm going to look at business administration, BUS 121. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my SSC. Let's just say I'm back here at the dashboard. I'm going to scroll down under tools, and I'm going to go to student tools. So I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to click register for classes. Now I'm not going to actually register. There's a tool in here once I get here that is just going to have me browse. So I'm just going to start taking a look. And you can do a drop down and you can tell it summer or fall. I'm just telling it fall for now. When I get to this section right here, the subject is the 3-letter abbreviation. So MGT, ACC, BUS, EDU, SSC, PSY, whatever that is for the class that you're looking at. So I'm going to type in, I said I was going to look at business, BUS. Now the number, the course number, is the 3-digit number right beside it. 221, 127, 226. So in this case, business 121. So I know I'm looking at business management. So I'm going to type in 121. I'm going to hit search. And that is going to give me all the fall offerings of this particular class. I will tell you that sometimes, excuse me, you'll have to scroll down to the bottom and there'll be multiple pages. So pay attention to that, because sometimes on the second or third page, you might see more online offerings or more main campus offerings, or first or second 8 weeks. Whenever you see the offerings, I would recommend maybe kind of pulling this out just to make sure you can tell, like, oh, this is a main campus class, or where on main campus is it? So you can play around with that kind of section to pull it in and out. All right, so on my form, my subject is BUS, my number is 121. My class is business administration. So to get the rest of the information, I'm gonna look here. I know, just from looking at this, I know it's a 3 credit hour course, but I could also see it over here that it's a 3 credit hour course. So easy enough. Sorry, too many tabs open again. I'm gonna type in 3. Now the CRN is the 5-digit number. So first I have to look to see what class do I want to take. Let's say I want to take this class online. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to take it on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10:15 on main campus. So I'm going to go here, 9 to 10:15, Tuesday, Thursday, main. That same class, the CRN is this 5-digit number right here, 26924. All right, so that's what I'm going to use for that purpose. Now, let's say I wanted to take an online course, same process, only for online classes, I might just put web, like that kind of thing. And then I'm going to keep following that pattern. I'm going to keep doing that with the classes I need to take until I get to the point where I'm like, all right, that's all I need to do. And then maybe I'll add it up and it comes out to 9 credits. What I'll do then is come up here and make sure I download it with my changes so that it doesn't wipe it out. I know it's saving with nonsense numbers. Hopefully you will save it with your name or information like that. And then I'll go back in and Dropbox it like I normally would with an assignment, upload file and attach it. So that is what you're doing. Again, you're creating a potential schedule that you could use for summer or fall 2025. Now, depending on when you're kind of thinking of scheduling, some of you might already have scheduled. And so you might just be able to copy your schedule right over into this form. And that's totally okay. Everyone else, you're just doing this exercise to try to think through what classes you might want to take. And then, as I said, I will never know if you actually use the schedule you put on this form or not. It's mostly an exercise in making sure you're comfortable with using MAP. You're using the course registration pages in my SSC. You're using your program plans on the website. So it's really just making sure that you're comfortable with all of those different parts and pieces. If you are a CCP student and you're not 100% sure if you are going to take CCP classes in the fall, again, reach out. But other than that, everyone should be completing this assignment because it is, again, that exercise in making sure that you're aware on how to plan ahead using the college's tools. But if you have any general questions, please feel free to let me know. As I mentioned, week 9 will open up during spring break. Feel free to ignore it if you're not ready to work on spring break at all, or get ahead if you want to do that. And I hope everyone has a great spring break. Relax, enjoy. Hopefully we get some nice weather. See you next time.